We'll start from the beginning. Quite often we have public consultation, so we're presenting those things to the public so that it's not a shock to them, and they'll understand why these things are being done. Obviously, as you say, the called 10 rusty steel is shipbuilding history behind that. But we do have follow-up. We have project audits, and we have one a year after the building's opened, so that we look back at the building, lessons learned, get feedback from the clients and the users, because quite often the initial client may not be the person who's running the building, maybe running your management scheme or something. So we try and get as much feedback as possible, being very aware of that feedback, both negative and positive. Because we, like everybody, we don't do everything perfectly, so we have to learn from things that we've done in the past and improve upon it in the next project. So we're very conscious that we get feedback.
I've just come off the back of doing the project of Freedom's Reach, which is the new NSNI and Passport Office headquarters down on the riverside. And it's the first time where the whole team, well, the project I've worked on, where the whole team was using BIM software. So we had all of the consultants, including all the M&E guys. Everyone was working in that program, and it just made everything so much easier. It was kind of like the light bulb moment. This is the way it should be.
Indoor ski slopes was real snow, and that again was a big learning curve. A new building type hadn't been built in this country, so we had to do a lot of research, a lot of visiting things abroad, and come up with a solution that has then evolved, because if you look at Milton Keynes, the ski slopes have lots of columns. It wasn't a clear span, because the big massive buildings, the next ones we've done, we've got a clear span, so the columns have gone, which makes it much nicer. So we were working with a structural engineer. It was the same one on the second project. We've refined the structural design to make a better experience for people.
We like the templates, having the templates set up so that we know from the outset that the specification someone's going to be starting with is going to be almost right, perfect for that job. There'll be a few little tweaks here and there for products, a few little tweaks for different things, but the bulk of the specifications are right.
Whether it's a pencil, whether it's 2D information, whether it's 3D information, it is just a tool, and it's the quality of the person using it that makes that, makes that information what it is.
A lot of the time, coming straight out of universities, just as an example, I don't think a lot of people are being taught how to draw anymore. So that side of things, sitting with one of us old people, telling them how to draw properly, I don't think that'll ever go away. Passing down that kind of knowledge, I don't think there's any other way you could do that. We have mentoring groups here where we sit down with the young technologists and architects and talk to them just about different elements of the practice. We talk through different details. We just bring that back. It's a fundamental part of what we do. I don't think there's any way you could get out of that.
Mentoring and taking time out to actually show the younger members of staff and explain to them what it is or what they're doing or what they're drawing. Because it's no good, drafting a sketch out and say, draw that for me. You need to spend time and basically talk people through it, and so they understand actually what they're drawing and learning from it.